I love this narrowboat. You're going to hear me say that a lot in these videos. It's a 40 foot made by Liverpool Boats in the early 1980s, and I absolutely love it. You may or may not have seen my video regarding the Refleks heater, which is fantastic. I love that as well. But this particular video is about turning, or winding as they say in narrowboat world. I call it turning. One of the great things about having a 40 foot boat on a 42 foot waterway such as the Leeds-Liverpool Canal, I'm not actually sure how wide other waterways are, but this one's 42 foot. It means I can turn around, and it means I can turn around anywhere, which I've got to credit to Derek from Narrowboat Ambush. If you know Derek and Narrowboat Ambush, they are a fuel boat that come down, or used to come down. I think they used to turn around here where I am now at Skatesbrick Marina, but that was the end of his run. Got to know Derek quite well over the years. In fact, I've not seen him for a bit, to be honest, so I hope he's okay. He used to come out to my mooring with fuel for me. In this particular day, he asked me to have the filler cap on the towpath side, but when I got out, I realised it was on the wrong side, so I thought I didn't know what to do because there's no wind and all by me. This is in the early days when I was learning. So I phoned him back and said, Derek, you'll have to come back later if you want me to turn the boat, because it's going to be an hour and a half each way. And he laughed when he was on the phone, and he said, leave it where it is. So I just thought he was going to deal with it, which is exactly what he did, by the way. So he turns up with the fuel. He got the centre line from the non-towpath side. Oh, sorry, let me start again. He grabbed a piece of grass and he threw it up in the air. I thought, what the hell's this guy doing? And he wanted to see where the breeze was blowing, which I didn't realise. Then he took the two centre lines. He put the towpath centre line on the roof, and then he passed this centre line, sort of flicking it from the back of the boat around, so it was sort of wrapped around the boat, if you like, so not in the water, not on the rail. Oh, there's a name for it in the middle. Just here, straight down here and round. And then he walked to the other end of the boat and he gave it a tap with his foot, and we both stood there talking while this boat was spun 360 degrees without having to do anything, well, apart from tap the front of the boat with his foot, the wind, the breeze, did everything else. And I thought it was absolutely amazing. So from that day on, I don't use winding holes anymore, those basins that are made for the longer boats to turn. I always find, almost every single time I've tried, I've ended up pinned onto within the basin, which causes nothing but trouble, to be honest with you, so I don't use them. So I wind my 40-foot narrowboat, and I just thought it would be useful to share, because if you're in the market for a narrowboat and you're a solo boater like me, I think it makes life a lot easier than having to go find places to wind turn in order to plan your journey. The feedback I get from other boaters is turning sort of dictates the plan for your journey, whereas with this boat it doesn't come into the equation really. So if you're in the market for a narrowboat and you're a solo boater, 40 foot's a great size. However, what I'm interested in, I'm going to be living on the boat full time in the medium to long term future. I've got a plan, and the plan involves either selling this boat, which to be honest with you, I really do not want to do, I love it, or trying to live on it. But I feel that a 40-foot boat is a bit small to live on. So I'm particularly interested in hearing from anybody who owns a 40-foot boat and how you maximize the space available within the boat, because another option for me to completely refit the inside of this boat, which I'd love to do, to be honest with you, but I'm just not quite sure it's big enough to live on. So if you've got a 40-foot boat, or if you've got a boat about this size and you live on, I'm interested to know how you manage storage, and I would appreciate if you leave any comments that may be able to offer some advice with regards to how best to manage or live in a small space. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. There'll be more to come, and I'll speak to you soon.